Good afternoon. Wendy Antonucci with Cocoa Daisy with the December 2017 kit. So today what I'm working on is I had this picture of my son. Lovely, isn't it? And all these bright colors. I love this orange. I keep going back to it. If you watched my last video, you saw the orange in there. So anyway, I decided to pull the orange, some blue, and then I thought the arrows just helped that whole theme come together even better. And I'm going to assemble a page from this. Now, the one thing that I discovered when I was looking through my favorite pages, I like them when they're on white. They're just bright, they pop. So I'm going to build a page on this white, but my idea was some strips. When I added these strips, I like it on the white. You can see that there. But when I add that blue pop, it just really takes it to a new level, I think. And I'm just going to cut this white page down just a little bit so that you'll be able to see that when I eventually add it in. Taking off 1/2 of an inch on both sides. So let's see if that gives me what I'm looking for. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, so I'm just going to set that aside. I will show you the blue page later, but for now, here's the white paper that I'm going to use as my base. It is now 11.5 by 11.5. All right, and what I'm going to do is layer these papers. See how it steps down? And I did pick out this one. Now, normally this is a setup I do often, but I don't really like that this time. So I'm thinking, just like my other video, this is more like a title. And as I mentioned on my last video, because I'm not going to use all that card, or it's not all going to show, cut it down. Don't waste anything. Here I'm going to leave that part because my photo is on that paper. So I'm going to cut this down though. Okay. So I think I like this overlap here. And so I'm going to kind of tack that down. I'm going to cut this because I'm not using it all and I could possibly use it again later. So I'm going to just cut this down a little bit. Now this one might not, but see right there, that would make a nice border to layer behind maybe even this photo. So it's always worth it, whether or not it turns into a journaling card or it's just somewhere you can label things. I think I want that to be over the orange area because it's a little bit much over the arrows. Now, I'm not straight at all again. Okay, so something like that. But see, this piece here, I might be able to bring it in up top. See, I like that. So this one will just be a matter of finding where. I don't think I like it that close to there, so maybe right here. Right? So something like that. So I'm going to get this down and I'll be back in a minute. Thanks. All right, so I have everything taped down now. I haven't decorated yet, but I wanted to show you how I'm going to get the blue back there without wasting my whole paper because I am going to need that. What I'm going to do, I cut 1/2 inch strips off. So I'm going to measure to 1 inch and I'm going to, don't cut all the way up, I'm going to start it right here about 1 inch down and stop here again at another inch. Turn your paper and again at the inch mark, so start it here, leave that inch at the top, 1 inch at the bottom, spin it around and just keep doing that. You've done the 4 sides. So I've got one more to go here. Okay. Now, I didn't want to cut anything I shouldn't, so I didn't quite, that side got all the way through, but I'm going to just need my scissors. So now you'll see this again on another page. And there is my border. Make sure you've got the numbers facing the right way. That would be horrible. And then I'm just going to tape that down there. Okay. Now this is my basic layout. It's got a title. There's room to journal. It's got plenty of color. I have those strips that I was working with. So you could actually leave this, maybe just write a little bit and you would be done. Or you can take it to the next step, and I will do that in a little bit with some of the die cuts, the ephemera. And I'm actually going to add a larger title. I'm going to say Hear Me Roar. So I'm going to get that all ready, and I'll be back later to show you. All right, I'm back. While I was gone, I added a little bit of inking and splashes just to give it more of a rough, boyish feel. I did put on my title, Hear Me Roar. The Hear Me was just the stickers, the Evalicious ones that were included in the kit. Roar, though, I wanted it to be bigger, so I did just use one of the papers included in our kit, and I cut it out with my Cameo, and then I backed it with some black so it would really pop. All right, so because of this black, I decided to add some of the washi tape to the one side and down here just to give it a little bit more color. And I did use that, it said Our Adventure, but since this is just my son, I cut out the Our and just have Adventure. So I'm going to tape that down real quick. All right, now it still needs something, or a few somethings. On the printables, for some reason I'm not able to cut them with my machine this time, but anyway, normally I can. It says Into the Wild Ago. I thought that fit really well for him. So I thought I'd like that somewhere there. But I'd like to bring in, it's very blockish. So as you can see with my splatters, I want to pull in some circular elements. So I thought I could do like that, kind of blend those, the starts and stops of those the papers. And I wanted something to direct your eyes to my title, so I also cut this out to use. All right, now continuing with the circular elements, I have one there, so I think one right there would work. And I'd like to get one down here. So I'm thinking, well, I guess I shouldn't have taped that down. Something like that. Although I'm not sure. See how the yellow is so close together? I'm not sure that I like that much. Here's another one I have. And that's no better. Let's see here. I do have, they had these ones with the words on them. So maybe I could do that. Now, I need to do something here. I could put the date, but I think, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put that today piece on there. All right, so I'm liking that. Now, he was 6 at the time, or I believe he is, so I'm going to use that puffy sticker. And again, it has that circular element, but where to put it? I could put it down there. It makes a nice little cluster. What do you think? I like that, but I actually think I like it up here better. So I'm thinking right about there. Okay, so there's also Enjoy the Journey, Live for Today, Explore. Those would all work. Let's see here. Take a break, keep moving. I like that keep moving. I don't know if I need another circular element. I need something here, I believe, and I'd like something here, but I'm not sure at the moment what that might be. Let's see here. So now I'm just going through some of the stickers, adding a few things. I've got my title. I'm going to date it right there. I do need to add some journaling. I think I'm probably going to maybe type some strips and put it around here because this is kind of plain. The other option I have is I could just write on the arrow lines, like they were my lines to write on. They're a little bit small, but that would work also. And then I do have these, and to continue with the circular element, I believe I'll put a few of these in. I'm going to just grab my calligraphy pen. And let's see here. What do we need where? I think I like this orange color down here. That kind of finishes that set of embellishments. Let's see here. I don't know that I need any there. I do need some here. Now, what color? I actually like the orange, but then there's already orange. So maybe the blue to tie in with the word life. So I'm going to just grab that off and put it, I don't know. Not sure. This one's just not working for me. So I'm going to put that back right now. Okay. So I have a few more things to, well, I'll glue everything down and that's about it. There's also these stamps. They would be good, but I'd have to kind of tuck them behind here just to add a little bit of some more texture and not really anything to the layout. So I might do that too. Places to go, and I like that number 25, an adventure. Okay, so here's my basic layout. I have the strips that I was working for. I have kind of like two pictures, even though this isn't a picture, it does look like one. I have a title that sticks out, which is what I was going for. I have circular elements kind of in a triangle position. We have the pops of blue there, and along here. So you can see a lot of my visual triangles. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and I will see you later. Bye.